Hello everyone, right here I have a 2023 Proton X70 1.5 TGDi Standard. And today, I'm going to make a startup and full vehicle tour video of it, show you the features, inside and out. So, here is the key fob. Let's go ahead and start it up first. There are welcome lights as you unlock the car. As you can see, the side mirrors are currently folded out. Upon locking the car, they automatically fold in. And upon unlocking, they automatically fold out again. The X70 in Malaysia does come standard with Proton's version of a smart keyless entry and start system. So, just have the key fob on yourself. The car is currently unlocked. To lock the car, press the indentation on any of the front door handles. And to unlock the car, just wait a moment and tap the area again behind any of the front door handles. Along with that smart keyless entry is a keyless push button start system. So to start the X70, make sure the key fob is inside the car. Put your foot on the brake and press the start button to the left of the steering wheel. A rack and pinion electric power steering system is what the X70 uses. Standard for the standard trim is a leather steering wheel with contrast stitching around the inner rim, a flat bottom design, and sport grips at 10 and 2. The X70's 1.5 TGDi engine is paired with a 7-speed dual-clutch transmission as standard. This transmission, also known as a DCT in short, uses two sets of clutches, one controlling odd gears and another controlling even gears. A DCT aims to give drivers faster shift times and better fuel consumption over a regular automatic transmission. This transmission features the option to shift manually via the gear lever. Rear parking sensors and a reverse camera with active guidance signs are another two standard features for the standard trim. Safety features in the X70 include 6 airbags, an anti-lock braking system, electronic brake force distribution, brake assist, electronic stability control, a traction control system, hill hold assist, hill descent control, an alarm system, and an immobilizer. ISOFIX child seat anchor points are found on the outer two rear seats. The standard trim comes with a set of 17-inch 5 double-spoke silver alloy rims. This X70 uses 225/65R17 GT radial Cervero SUV tyres. Disc brakes are standard, the ones in front are ventilated, while the rear ones are solid. The suspension comprises McPherson struts up front and a multi-link setup at the back. Proton is Malaysia's first car manufacturer that was established in July 1985. Meanwhile, Geely is a Chinese car manufacturer with its headquarters in Hangzhou, China. Back in 2017, Geely acquired a 49.9% equity stake in Proton to help rejuvenate Proton. The first product of this new arrangement is the Proton X70. The X70, Proton's first crossover SUV, is basically a rebadge of the 2018 facelift for the first generation Geely Boyue. There are styling differences which set the X70 apart from the Boyue, but the biggest change of them all is the switch from left-hand drive to right-hand drive, as the Boyue along with the other names it is sold as are all left-hand drive only. The X70 debuted in December 2018 as a 2019 model year vehicle. It was initially brought in from China as a fully imported model, before sales of locally produced X70s began in February 2020. A product update for the X70 was introduced in June 2022. This product update consists of minor exterior trim differences, new wheel choices, a new 1.5 TGDi engine option, and the availability of an all-wheel drive variant once more since it was dropped in 2020. There are currently 5 variants of the X70 on sale and they are 1.5 TGDi 2-wheel drive Standard DCT, 1.5 TGDi 2-wheel drive Executive DCT, 1.5 TGDi All-Wheel Drive Executive DCT, 1.5 TGDi 2-Wheel Drive Premium DCT, and 1.8 TGDi 2-Wheel Drive Premium DCT. Powering this X70 is the JLH 3G15TD, 1.5 litre, dual ovate cams, 12 valves, turbocharged inline-3 petrol engine. This engine features direct injection and variable valve timing. It produces 175 horsepower at 5500 RPM and 255 Nm of torque at 1500 to 4000 RPM. 0 to 100 km power takes 9.8 seconds, and the fuel tank holds 60 litres of petrol. The X70 is a front-wheel drive vehicle. Exterior features of the X70 1.5 Standard include automatic manual leveling halogen projector headlights, LED front and side indicators, LED cornering lights, LED front fog lights, LED rear lights, a rear fog light, gloss black front grille bars, gloss black exterior trim, quartz black side mirrors, body-colored door handles, and dual exhaust pipes. Speaker, storage, central locking, window controls. All of the windows in this car are powered. All of them do have an automatic down function, while the driver's side is the only side that gets an automatic up function as well. Window lock. Interior brightness adjustment, headlight level adjustment, mirror controls, storage, Proton door sills, and the driver's seat in this X70 Standard does get full manual adjustments. This lever controls the seat back, this lever controls the seat height, while this bar down here controls the seat position. Alright, so let's go ahead and see how it revs. Dual zone automatic climate control system. The controls are right here, and there is the climate control display right here. But there's also a secondary climate control display located within the infotainment display. But back to the controls. Dual means if you have it turned on, each side will have individual temperature controls, but if you turn it off, the driver side will control the temperature for both sides. Off, passenger side temperature, air conditioning, front defrost, different modes, fan speed, recirculation, rear defrost, ionizer mode, automatic mode, maximum air conditioning, and driver side temperature. There's a bit of storage down here together with a USB-A port for charging. Right here you have the vehicle's Eco and Sport driving modes, downhill assist, traction control, and right here is the X70's electronic parking brake. It is currently engaged. To disengage it, put your foot on the brake and push the lever down. To engage it, simply pull the lever back up. There is an auto hold function for the parking brake, whereby say you arrive at a stop such as a traffic light or traffic jam, the car is in drive, you lift your foot off the brake, with the auto hold function activated, the car won't actually move forward or roll back. The 2023 X70 comes with an integrated touchscreen head unit. This system features an 8-inch infotainment display, the Alice operating system, and various media connectivity options. A 6-speaker sound system is present with the standard trim. The stock sound system that the X70 uses is not that bad. We are currently in the Bluetooth audio streaming menu with the current song playing information. We have the title, the album and artist will show up here if available. Right above you can select between Bluetooth, USB and radio. You can play pause right here, go back a song, go for the song. And down below you have your voice control, climate control, this button brings up the list of apps. We can access your QD link, A Store, phone. Under phone you can look at your phone book, dial a number, look at your call lists and whatnot. You can also access your Jukes music, change the theme, view photos, bring up your Proton Member Center, and go back to the media menu. To the right, we have your video menu, weather, map, storage cleaner, and down below, settings. Right here, we can set your connectivity settings, VR settings, audio settings with your balance fader, speed dependent volume, various volume settings, ringtone settings, so on and so forth. And right above we have your equalizer settings. Display settings with your day-night mode, brightness, vehicle settings, and system settings. To the left, we have the map right here, where you can enter an address, bring up the settings, change the map view, look at your traffic information, and zoom in and out. Right here as well, you have your weather, media controls, and your recently used apps. Now, if you want to go back to the main page, you can hit this button, then scroll to the left, or just hit the home button straight away. To the left of the display, we have the media and radio shortcut buttons together with the volume buttons and the mute button. To the right of the display, back and home buttons, phone and navigation shortcut buttons together with the power button. Now, if we swipe from the top down, you can bring up your loudness settings, speed dependent volume, soft key tone, connectivity options, and you can also adjust the volume and brightness. Electronic central locking. As shown earlier, this car does have power folding side mirrors. To fold the side mirrors in from the inside, twist this knob to the top left. Wiper controls. Volume controls, click the wheel to mute the system. Seat track, Bluetooth telephone control, voice control. It also doubles up as your different media mode selection button. Cruise control. Light and indicator controls. If you press the button at the end of the light and indicator stalk, you can go between your driving data. Currently, trip 1 with the average fuel consumption, elapsed time and trip computer. We can also view the digital speedometer and average speed. Trip computer with the range, average and instant fuel consumption. Trip computer with the average fuel consumption, voltage and mileage. And back to the trip 1. Now, when you press the trip button, you can also then use the wheel together with the left and right arrows to go through the multi-information display. That message will pop up, cluster button enabled, and you can use, as explained, the controls. With your vehicle notifications, date and time, and you can perform a factory reset, oil service reset, overspeed set, themes, and back to the date and time. We also have your navigation information, media information, and back to the trip computer. The steering wheel in this car is tilt and telescopic. You adjust it using this lever right here. Cup holders with a cover, front center armrest with storage down below. Right in here as well, you have a USB-A port to connect to the system, together with a power outlet. Manual dimming, rear view mirror, sunglass holder, LED reading lights. They also double up as your interior lights, and this one turns on and off the lights when you open the doors. Sun visor for the driver's side does get a vanity mirror. Alright, so I guess that's it for the startup. We can turn it off right now and continue with the rest of the tour. Window control, speaker, bottle holder, storage. And the rear seat backs in this X70 do fold. They split 60-40 when folding. And to fold them down, first make sure the headrests are all the way down. Then locate the levers on the sides of the outer two rear headrests. The one on that side folds down the left seat and the middle seat, while the one on this side folds down the right seat. Just pull it and flip the seat back down. You can use the same lever to adjust the angle of the seat back so you can have it more upright or more laid back depending on what you prefer. I did set the driver's seat to a position that I would feel comfortable in. I'm about 5'7", which is about 1.7 meters tall. There is quite a bit of room to stretch out my feet underneath the driver's seat. As for legroom, I get about this much. And I get about this much in terms of headroom. It is actually quite nice and spacious back here. The seats are soft and comfortable as well. You get storage pockets on the front seat backs together with small cutouts to help with additional legroom. Rear aircon vents in the middle, with a couple of USB-A ports down below for charging as well as some storage. Rear center armrest with cup holders. And right above, for both sides at the back, are grip handles, hooks, and LED reading / interior lights. To open up the rear hatch, use the touchpad just above the rear number plate. Boot space in the X70 is 512 litres. As shown earlier, for extra space, the rear seat backs can be folded down. To the left of the boot is a power outlet and a hook, while to the right of the boot is a light. There is a cargo cover to keep items in the boot secure, and under the boot floor is the vehicle's jack, toolkit, spare tyre, and warning triangle. Adjustable headrests, front and rear. Window control, speaker, bottle holder, storage, and the front passenger seat in this car does get full manual adjustments as well, with the same set of adjustments as found on the driver's side, just that this side loses out on the height adjustment. Nicely sized glove box. You have a bit of storage right here as well, together with another USB-A port for charging. Grip handle for the front passenger. And the front passenger's sun visor does get a vanity mirror as well. Alright, so let's start it up with the door closed. Alright, so that's it for the startup and full vehicle tour video of this 2023 Proton X70 1.5 TGDi Standard. Thanks for watching and goodbye.